Hi there. We start off with our second class on the chapter circles, and we are going to wrap up the chapter in this class itself pertaining to the reduced syllabus. Otherwise, there would have been few more classes. So, to begin with, we will be taking a few problems from the previous class that we have already done, and we are going to solve those problems, and then we are going to move on to today's class. So, let us just begin. So let us take the first one. So the question is, a circle having its center in the first quadrant touches y-axis at the point 0, 2 and passes through the point 1, 0. So you have to find the equation of the circle. So now obviously in such cases we first need to draw the figure. We need to understand what the question is given, and then we are going to solve. So let us draw the figure. So this is exactly the figure. It is touching at the point A on the y-axis 0, 2. So obviously if it is touching the y-axis at 0, 2, the center has to be on the line y equals to 2. So therefore the center will be some x, 2. We don't know what x is. We have to find out, and that is basically the question. And also it is told that it passes through the point 1, 0. So this is what the question is given. So now if I can find the value of x, I will be able to find two things. Number one, the center obviously, and number two, the radius as well, because whatever is x, that is also the radius of the circle. So let us start. Now what to do? Now it is pretty easy to see that as C is the center and A and B are the 2 points on the circle, then CA and CB are equal. So therefore I just need to make use of the distance formula, and that distance formula will help us find the value of x. So till this much is exactly what I have explained till now, and now all we need to do is we need to put the values, we need to do our calculation, and upon doing the calculation we get the value of x as 5/2. So therefore that 5/2 is the x coordinate of the center, and as well it is also the radius of the circle. So therefore the required equation of the circle is in the central form. This is the equation, and if you expand it, then in that case the equation of circle is x square plus y square minus 5x minus 4y plus 4 equals to 0. Right? Let us move on to the next question. In the next question we have, find the equation of the circle drawn on the intercept made by the line 3x plus 4y equals to 12 between the coordinate axis as diameter. So what the question means is basically that the intercept, the points of intercept of this straight line are the endpoints of the diameter of the circle. So therefore I just need to find the points of intercept, that is the points where the straight line intersects with the axis, and then I need to just use those coordinates as the endpoint of the diameter in the diametric form of circle and find the equation. So now to find the endpoints of the diameter, or rather the intercept of the straight line, I just need to write it in the intercept form, that is x/4 plus y/3 equals to 1. So therefore the endpoints of the diameter will be 4, 0 and 0, 3. And once we have got this, so therefore the equation of the circle will become x into x minus 4 plus y into y minus 3 equals to 0. Solve it. You get x square plus y square minus 4x minus 3y equals to 0. Fine. Now let us move to today's class. Now in today's class we are going to continue with whatever we started in the first class. In the first class we started off with equation of circle. So we took a few different forms of the equation of circles, and today the same way we are going to take up another few different forms of the equation of circle. Fine. So let us start. So the first form that which we are going to talk about is this. So this is exactly something which you have already seen in the problems, that we have equations of the form x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. And in this form, if we do a little bit of manipulation, what is the manipulation? I am adding a g square on both sides, I am adding a f square on both sides, and I am taking that c on the other side. If I am doing so, then what is happening? I am getting exactly a form something like this, that is x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square equals to g square plus f square minus c. Now if you look very minutely into this, you will see that this is actually a central form of a circle. So therefore the first equation that we took, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0, is an equation of a circle, and this particular form of equation is called the general form of the circle. General form means this is the most this is the larger and arbitrary form from where I can get all the other different special forms. That is, either I can write it in the diametric form or in the central form, or if it is passing through origin, then, or if the center is at origin, then I can write it in the standard form as well. So therefore, as this is the most arbitrary or rather, I am not trying to use the word general, but because of the name of the form, but basically that's what it is. From this particular form, we can get all the other forms. So therefore, this is called the general form. Now, it is pretty easy to see that the circle in this form has got the center at minus g comma minus f, and also the radius is root over of g square plus f square minus c. Fine. And now from here we can deduce another important thing, that is equation of a concentric circle. Now before we go into equation of concentric circle, let us understand what is actually a concentric circle. So basically a concentric circle means a circle, two circles having same center but different radius. So therefore, if I have a circle something like this and another circle something like this with the common center, in that case I can see that the radius are going to be different. So if the first radius is r1, the other will be r2. Now if the center is same, you can see if this is the form of the circle that I am talking about, then as it is concentric, then this center is going to be the same. There is going to be no change in it. So therefore, to change the radius, the value of the radius, the only thing that we can change is the value of c. So instead of value of c, if I have some k, then that case I will get a different radius. So therefore I will get a different circle. So therefore the equation of a concentric circle will be basically the same thing, except the constant term will be different. So you can just think of this as in the case of parallel lines. We have in the parallel line, obviously if there are two lines which are parallel, if one is ax plus by by plus c equals to 0, then obviously the parallel line will be ax plus by plus some k equals to 0. So basically, why? Because the distance between the two lines are constant, and the same way, if you just look into the concentric circles, the distance between the two circles also remain the constant. So therefore in that case the c will be different, the constant term will be just different. So you can kind of correlate in that way as well. And also, if in physics you will be learning, or if you have learned, that straight line is basically a circle or any kind of curved figure but with infinite curvature, which we may learn in optics, in case of plane mirror and convex and concave mirror. So let me not go into that. Anyway, so now let us move on to the next one. In the next one, we take up the same figure which we would have taken previously. Now, the only thing is that we consider the angle to be theta. Which angle? The angle made by the radius with the positive direction of x-axis, and we are considering that angle as theta. If so, then we can see pretty clearly, I can write x as r cos theta and y as r sin theta, and this particular form is called the parametric form of the circle, or parametric equation of circle. Now obviously this is the case when the center is at origin. If the center is not at origin, that is the case when the center is at h comma k, then the same thing will be h plus r cos theta and k plus r sin theta. So that's it. So these are the only two forms that we had left in the first class. So now let us move into the examples and solve a few examples. First one, find the center and the radius of the circle x square plus y square plus 4x minus 4y minus 1 equals to 0. So the first thing is that let us compare this whole equation with the given form, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. From there I can see g is 2, f is minus 2 and c is minus 1. So therefore what is the center? Center is minus g comma minus f, so that is minus 2 comma 2, and radius will be root over of g square plus f square minus c, and that is 3. Okay, now let us move to number 2. Example number 2, same question, but here there is a little bit of difference. The difference is the question is given 2x square plus 2y square minus 3x plus 5y minus 7 equals to 0. You can see there is a coefficient in front of the equation in front of x square and y square. Now to ensure that we can compare with the form, first I need to ensure that I must have the coefficients removed. So what to do? Let us divide the whole thing by 2. So if I divide it by 2, this is what I get. And now if I compare, then the value of g becomes minus 3 by 4 and value of f becomes 5 by 4, and c is as it is, that is minus 7 by 2. So therefore the center becomes 3 by 4 comma minus 5 by 4, and the radius will be this. Now let us move to number 3. Number 3, find the equation of the circle whose endpoints of one diameter are the centers of the circle this and this. So pretty easy to see what we are going to do. We are going to first find the centers of the two circles and treat them as diameter endpoints of the diameter of another circle, and we are going to draw the circle. So first let us name it. So C1 is the first one and C2 is the second one. Center of the first one is minus 3 comma 7. Center of the second one is 2 comma minus 5. And so therefore the equation of the circle which we are looking for in the diametric form is this. And if we just calculate, we get x square plus y square plus x minus 2y minus 18 equals to 0. Right? Number 4. One end of a diameter of the circle x square plus y square minus 3x plus 5y minus 4 equals to 0 is 2 comma 1. find the coordinate of the other end. So first let us understand what we are given. We are given that the equation of the circle and one endpoint of a diameter, right? So I know that center of the circle is midpoint of the endpoints of diameter. So from the equation I can find the center. So if I first find the center and then I have the one of the endpoints, then definitely I can find the other one. So let us first find the center. So center is 3 by 2 and minus 5 by 2, which is easy to see. And then if I consider the other endpoint as x comma y, then we can see the diameter, the center, that is 3 by 2 comma minus 5 by 2 is basically x plus 2 by 2 and y plus 1 by 2 following the midpoint theorem. And from there I get x comma y as 1 comma minus 6. So therefore the other end of the diameter is 1 comma minus 6. Number 5. Find the equation of the circle concentric with the circle x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y minus 5 is equals to 0 and passing through the point minus 2 comma minus 7. So once again, if I have a concentric circle problem, so all I need to do is consider the concentric circle in the form x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y plus some c equals to 0. I don't know what c is, I need to find it out. And it is told that it is passing through minus 2 comma minus 7. So therefore, this particular circle which we have considered is satisfied by this point. And if we put it and calculate, we get the value of c as minus 27. So therefore, the equation of the circle, that is the concentric circle, is x square plus y square minus 8x plus 6y minus 27 equals to 0. I hope it is clear. Now let us move to the next one. Okay, now this one is a little bit bigger problem all by calculation. But otherwise it is pretty easy to understand. Given that the center of the circle is on the line 3x plus 4y plus 10 equals to 0 and passes through 1 comma minus 2 and 4 comma minus 3, I have to find the equation of the circle. So now it is means we don't know the radius, we don't know the center. So to find the equation of the circle, we need to know the radius and the center. But after learning the general form, without knowing the center or the radius, also we can find the equation of the circle. So let us consider the equation of the circle in the general form, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So from here I know that the center is minus g comma minus f, right? And it is also told that the center lies on the line 3x plus 4y plus 10 equals to 0. So therefore, putting minus g and minus f into this, I get the equation 3g plus 4f minus 10 equals to 0, right? Mark it as equation number 1 and let us leave it there. Now let us come to the other 2 points, that is 1 comma minus 2 and 4 comma minus 3. Now these 2 points lie on the circle. So therefore they must satisfy the whole equation of circle. So therefore, from the first one, if I put 1 comma minus 2 into the equation of circle, I get 5 plus 2g minus 4f plus c equals to 0. You please check it because I am not showing any detailed calculation here. I hope you people are mature enough to understand where to put what. And 4 comma minus 3, again if I put it into the equation of circle, I get this, that is 25 plus 8g minus 6f plus c equals to 0, right? Now let us subtract 2 from 3. So if I do that, I get 6g minus 2f plus 20 equals to 0. So why we did this? We just wanted to get rid of c, that is, we have three different variables. We just reduced one variable and we made it a two variable equation. Now we already have equation 1 and now we have equation 4. If we solve these two simultaneously, we have g as -2 and f as 4. Now we can put the value of g and f in either of 2 or 3 and I can get the value of c, and the value of c is coming out to be 15. And thus the required equation of the circle is x square plus y square minus 4x plus 8y plus 15 is equals to 0. Right? So this kind of a problem where the equation of circle, you have to find the equation of circle given that the center lies on a line and you are given that it is passing through two different points, is a very important type of problem which may come in your exam as well, and this is a quite good 4 marks or a 6 marks problem. Now let us move to number 7. Number 7 is almost a similar problem, but instead of the fact that the center lying on a straight line, it is given that the circle and there are 3 points. The circle and 3 points. 3 points means these are the 3 points which are on the circle. Now you have to find the equation of the circle. So no other information given, you are just given 3 points and you have to find the equation of circle. So the idea is all the same. Let us consider the equation of circle in the general form, something like this. And then we know that these 3 points are on the circle. So let us put the points in the equation of circle one by one. And let me find those 3 equations. So that is, if I put 1 comma 2 I get this, if I put 3 comma minus 4 I get this, and if I put 5 comma minus 6 I get this. So now you can see that all these 3 equations are in 3 variables. Now if you want to solve this in 3 variables, you definitely can, but you haven't learned yet to solve it in 3 variables, which we are going to learn in class 12, that how to solve linear equations if there are 3 variables. But for time being, as we don't know that, we are going to try doing it indigenously by taking 2 at a time and cancelling out one of the variable and making it a 2 variable equation, and then solving them simultaneously to get the values. So let us do what? Let us do 2 minus 1. So equation 2 minus equation 1 gives me 4g minus 12f plus 20 equals to 0. Mark it as number 4. Then let us do 3 minus 2. So that will give me 4g minus 4f plus 36 equals to 0. Mark it as number 5. So now we have two variable equations which are easy to solve. So let us just solve them simultaneously. And if I solve them simultaneously, I get the value of g as minus 11, f as minus 2. And then put those values in either of 1, 2 or 3 and I get the value of c as 25. So once I have got all these information which I require to find the equation of circle, then let us put back into the equation of circle, and the equation of circle is x square plus y square minus 22x minus 4y plus 25 equals to 0. Right? Please go on, solve it for yourself, check for the calculation. I hope there is no discrepancy. Now let us move to number 8. Number 8. Find the parametric equation of the circle x square plus y square plus 4x minus 6y minus 12 equals to 0. Now the question is asking you to find the parametric equation. Now before I can find the parametric equation, the first thing I need to find the center and the radius. So let us convert this equation into the central form. How to do it? You just do the completing the square by adding or subtracting some values and you get this. So x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square equals to 5 square. So from here I get the center as minus 2 comma 3 and radius as 5. So from there I can say the parametric equation is h plus r cos theta, so that is minus 2 plus 5 cos theta, and y is k plus r sin theta, so that is 3 plus 5 sin theta. So that is our equation, and obviously this line is very important. You must not forget to write this. This is very important. I don't know how much emphasis I need to put on this, but theta was nowhere in the problem. In this whole problem till here, there was no mention of theta. So suddenly out of nowhere, you are writing this theta. So you need to, theta, it's just not only that you need to write theta, you can use alpha, beta, gamma, delta, whatever you want to use. But ensure you must write that theta is a parameter, because that is the reason why it is called a parametric equation. Right? Last problem, number 9. Just the opposite problem. You have to find the Cartesian equation given the parametric form. Now, obviously, once we have already done the problem one way around, then doing it the other way around becomes easy. So all I need to do, I need to find the center and the radius, and I need to put it into the central form. So I can see if I compare it with h plus r cos theta and k plus r sin theta, h is minus 3, k is 4, and r is root 7. So therefore the equation of the circle becomes x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square equals to 7. And if you expand it, it becomes x square plus y square plus 6x minus 8y plus 18 equals to 0. So that is our required equation. Right? So that's it. That completes our chapter of circles pertaining to the reduced syllabus. Of course, I'm mentioning it clearly. So we need not go on doing anything other than this for this year, that is 2020. So you people are lucky in a way that you don't have to do more. But anyway, if you find any doubt, always get your doubts clear. Thank you.